Alright! Hello GAs, hello Void Dweller, welcome back to Double. Last time, they took some exploring to do and went to that same place that they went for the field trip, and this is crazy. I was not expecting this. It all looks like a front, which leads me to believe that a lot of the stuff they've learned about psychic powers might be totally bupkis. And given like the crazy eldritch shit that we were reading, in Route A, it's like there's probably a completely different explanation for all the psychic abilities. That's like completely insane. Anyway, hello GAs, Void Dweller T's Armagus. Welcome so much. Also, it ended with, I was totally wondering, like, they always made a point of how many security cameras there were in the city, and lo and behold, they were caught on the fucking security cameras. As Salyu does indeed have superpowers, and, chucked a guard over his shoulder, and he tattled on them. And now they got to escape through the window, so something tells me things are going to accelerate from now on. They can't go back to school, obviously. Because they'll be searching for them there. I think the only one with parents is Mashito, right? Parents that care, anyway. And, geez, I wonder what they're going to do now. Oh yeah, but we have a flashback for Yuri. Yeah, that's where we left off on. Yuri was standing all alone in front of her house with a horribly sad look on her face. Yuri! Her face shone like the sun as soon as she heard his voice.
Natsuhiko-kun, 遊びに来てくれたの? Natsuhiko, did you come to play?
公園に来ないから心配になって。
Yes. You weren't coming to the park, so I got worried.
そっか、嬉しいな。私もNatsuhiko-kunと遊びたかったんだ。I see. I'm so happy. I wanted to play with you too.
公園に来ればよかったのに。
You should have just come to the park then.
ダメなの。いけないの。But I can't. I'm not supposed to. お父さんとお母さんが街の子と遊んじゃいけないって言うから。Mom and Dad say I can't play with the other kids in town.
What? Why? They're all like her. What? Now that she had mentioned it, he remembered that her parents had called communicators disgusting. But she is also one. Do they not realize that? Even though their own daughter was communicating, like, that's the whole reason why they're fucking here. Like, what do they even fucking expect? Jeez.
そっか。でも、こっそり遊んじゃおう。
I see. So let's play in secret then.
ユーリん家で遊ぶ？僕ん家で遊ぶ？
Should we play at your place or mine?
うちはダメ。お父さんとお母さんがいるから。We can't play at my place because my mom and dad are there.
Oh boy. And then Natsuhiko heard that angry voice roar from the house again.
入り口のあいつなんとかしろよ。邪魔くせえし新規くせえんだよ。
Hey, do something with that brat by the door. She's such a damn annoying pest.
Yuri is the quietest person on the fucking planet.
わがまま言うから追い出しただけよ。教育するつもりもないくせにギャスか騒がないでよ。
Seriously, what are they? Like, Yuri is so quiet. How could she be annoying? God. Oh, your goddamn selfishness doesn't drive her away. If you don't even want to bother raising her, then shut your damn trap.
Home sweet home.
Natsuhiko felt he had never heard such abusive language in his life. Yeah, he's had a short life so far. Yuri's expression grew darker, yet darker, yet darker. Unable to stand any more of it, Natsuko spoke up to her.
よしユーリ今から公園に行こう
Okay, Yuri. Let's go to the park right now.
公園じゃなくてもどこかに行こうよ
It doesn't have to be the park. Just anywhere away from here.
でも勝手に遊びに行ったらお父さんに怒られるかも。But if I go off and play on my own, then Dad may get mad at me.
お父さんなんかいいからさユーリは僕と遊びたくないの
Forget about your dad. He's an asshole. You don't want to play with me, Yuri?
そんなわけないよ。Of course I do.
それなら行こうさあ
Then let's go. Come on. Natsuko pulled Yuri by the hand. Hello, Ablis. You didn't miss much. Welcome to the stream. He wanted to take Yuri as far away from there as soon as possible. Yuri hesitated for a second, but...
Okay.
Meanwhile, like a couple of kilometers away, Mashiro is going like,
I feel a disturbance! A disturbance in the force! No!
She nodded ever so slightly and followed Natsuko. Natsuko took Yuri to the park. He thought that if even Mashiro was there, they could have a fun playtime, but
誰もいないね。There's nobody here.
うん
yeah, you're right. Unfortunately, nobody was around that day. Perhaps everyone was at the secret base in the outskirts of town.
まあいいや二人で遊ぼうよ
Well, fine. Let's just play by ourselves.
何して遊ぶ
What should we play?
今日はご本持ってきてないからお散歩でもしない We don't have any books with us today, so how about we just take a walk or something?
And then you're in the distance. Yuri, did you hear something?
No, not really. I think it was like a bird or something.
Neither did I. Let's go.
えユーリがそれでいいなら
Huh? Sure. If that's okay with you, Yuri. The two of them took an aimless stroll around the park.
楽しい
You having fun?
楽しいよ。夏彦くんと一緒にいるもの。I am. Because I'm with you after all, Natsuko.
それならいいけど他の友達もいればもっといろんな遊びができるんだけどな
Well, as long as you are. I'm sure we'd be able to play more fun things if my other friends were around, though.
他の友達って Other friends? You have other friends? I didn't know this.
例えば女の子だと
Let's see. If it had to be a girl, then...
そうだマシロっていうすごい元気でうるさいやつがいるんだよ
Oh, right. There's this girl, Mashiro. Oh, she hasn't even met Mashiro yet. She's super energetic and super loud, too.
きっとユーリとも会えばすぐ友達になるんじゃないかな
I'm sure you two would get along quickly if you met, or become lifelong rivals.
ましろちゃんか。私なんかと友達になってくれるかな。マシロ、huh? Do you think she'd bother being friends with someone like me?
大丈夫だよあいつバカだけど
Oh, God.
とにかく誰とでもすぐ仲良くなるのが取り柄だから
He should be fine. She's dumb, but the one good thing about her is that she easily makes friends with anyone.
I thought I heard a bird again.
No, I'm sure it was nothing.
そういえば前にもこんなことがあってさ
Come to think of it, there was this one time when she... Natsuko was determined to just keep on talking. He wanted Yuri to forget about the time and her troubles at home as much as possible. But no matter how hard he tried, Natsuko could not keep the sun from setting.
もうそろそろ暗くなっちゃうね。
It's gonna get dark soon, huh? Yuri sighed as she looked at the setting sun. Her smile had already faded away.
私、帰らなくちゃ。I have to get back home, unfortunately.
帰るの？
You do?
あんまり遅くなるとお父さんが怒るから。Yeah, if I'm late, then Dad gets mad at me. And if I come home early, Dad also gets mad at me. And if I'm home all the time, Dad also gets mad at me. So, I guess it really doesn't matter, but oh well. じゃあね、夏彦くん。また遊んでね。Bye bye, Natsuko. Let's see you again, okay?
And with that farewell, Yuri slowly walked away. She shrank as if in a silent cry for help.
待って、ユーリ。
Wait, Yuri! Without thinking, Natsuko raised his voice.
Huh?
ユーリ、帰りたくないんだろ？
Yuri, you don't want to go home, do you?
そんなことないよ。That's not true. Huh? お父さんたちだってきっと心配するし。I'm sure Mom and Dad are worried about me. Although, probably more for their own money than for my actual safety.
お父さんとかお母さんとかそんなことはいいんだ。本当のことを言ってよ。
I'm not asking about your mum and dad. I want to know what you really want, Yuri.
でもだって帰らないわけにいかないし。But it's not like you can just run away from home. だから帰りたくないなんてことないよ。
Oh, hello, Burncastle. Welcome to the stream. Oh, last time. Oh, I did a quick recap of the last stream if you want to, in the beginning if you want to go back. But thank you so much for coming, Burncastle.
So, I do want to go home.
そんなの嘘だよ。
Usoda! That's a lie!
あんな家に帰りたいわけないもん。
There's no way you'd want to go back home to a home like that. Damn, this really is, Higurashi-like. Yuri's face cramped. Really, it's incredible how this game is basically two of my favorite other visual novels mashed into one. It's Zero Escape and Higurashi mashed like into the same game. Like, I couldn't ask for anything more, really. Like, seriously. Natsuko's heart hurt, but he felt like he could regret it if he let her go home then and there.
ユーリ、お願いだから本当のことを言って。
Yuri, please, tell me how you really feel.
いつも怒鳴り声ばっかり聞こえるあの家に本当に帰りたいのか？
Do you really want to go back to a home filled with shouting all the time? Hello, Sloom. Welcome to the stream. Well, thank you for popping in. Oh, God. Oh, God. Finally, the dam broke and Yuri's tears came pouring out.
帰り いたくないよ。夏彦くんと一緒にいたいよ。I don't want to go back. I want to stay with you, Natsuko.
She fell into Natsuko's chest and cried out for help.
お話ししても無視するお母さんなんか嫌い。You don't want to listen to me no matter what I say. どこにいても邪魔だっていうお父さんなんか嫌い。
Oh God.
You have dads is in the past no matter where I go. 私の何が悪いのか教えてくれないお父さんもお母さんも大嫌い。
Oh God. I can understand some of the literal translations of what she said. She says, "Otosan and Kasan no daikirai," so she really, really hates them.
You and Dad never tell me when I've done that so wrong. 邪魔にならないようにしてるのに、いい子でいようとしてるのに。I try not to get in the way. I try to be a good girl. 怒らせないように、すごく気をつけても怒られる。I try my best not to make them mad.
Oh God. Yuri's sobs echoed throughout the Twilight Park. Her spilling tears soaked Natsuko's chest. As he watched her scream and shout, Natsuko remembers something. Natsuko really does remind me of Battler a bit. In that he was kind of like more heroic as a young child, and he like learns to get that back over the course of the story. Ah, that's right. The first day they met in this park, Yuri had been crying too. I'm so sorry, Void Dweller. She was so quiet yet so sad. He wanted to put an end to those tears. And what he had felt back then hadn't changed since.
だったら
In that case,
帰りたくないんだったらこのまま一緒にどこかへ行こう。
if you don't want to go home, then let's go somewhere. Just the two of us. I didn't say Yuri reminds me of myself. No, Yuri reminds me of Rika. Rika and Rena kind of cross between. Yuri does not remind me of myself. Yuri is, I love Yuri. Yuri's very sweet. But, the character that reminds me of myself is, Beatrice. Beatrice is the kind of person that I want to be. She's so badass. Natsuko gripped Yuri's hand. Yuri said nothing. Her face was soaked with tears. He couldn't tell what she was thinking. Yeah, because Beatrice feels like me if I was cool. But even so, Yuri gripped Natsuko's hand back. He could feel her warmth through the softness of her palm. Oh, yeah, you got mixed up with that, yeah. Yeah, me and Yuri have the same enneagram type, yeah. As Natsuko felt the warmth, he thought to himself. He swore that no matter what happened, he'd protect her for sure. That was when it all started. Dang. He has, like, freaking childhood ties with both Yuri and Mashiro. Holy shit. By that time, he had probably already convinced himself that he would do anything to protect Yuri. He had felt that way before the accident 9 years ago, and he still felt that way today. Hilarious, Evlis. Ha ha ha. He wanted to keep protecting her without ever leaving her side.
But now... Now's not the time for that, is it?
Leaving Mashiro alone to her own devices and staying in the house with Yuri probably wouldn't give him any peace of mind. Dang. Wow. It's crazy how Yuri has a lot of flags as well. But she sister zoned herself and seems to be in Mashiro's corner. So it's very interesting to see how this is gonna go. Leaving... Oh yeah. And he couldn't take Yuri away with them, much less drag her into this mess. That's what it's like in Syconia. Jeez. But Syconia has a whole bunch of other issues with its society. Although that, ironically, is not one of them. Natsuko thought long and hard, and finally he made up his mind.
わかった。ユーリは留守番していてくれ。
Yep, they're not after Yuri, and Yuri is like, because she definitely wasn't out with them.
Okay, Yuri, please watch over the house for us.
Got it.
よし。じゃあ真城、行こうか。
Okay, then shall we go, Mashiro?
Mashiro's eyes widened at Natsuko's words.
まさか送っていってくれるの？
Oh, she's blushing! Oh, wait! Hey, you mean you're going with me? You choose me? Mashiro route? It's time for Mashiro route!
Oh, there you go again.
だって仕方ないだろ。一人にさせられないし。
Well, I can't just leave you alone now, can I?
今日はいろいろあったからな。もし何か起きたらと思うとさ。
So much has happened today. It scares me to think about what could happen next.
Even Sayu cut in with a whisper.
ならば私も同行する。責任の一端は私にあるし。
Then I'll accompany you too. I am partly at fault anyway.
Well, I mean, you did take that guy out totally and completely, utterly humiliating him. A ripping good laugh.
ほら、3人なら安心だろ。
See? It feels a lot safer with the three of us, doesn't it?
なんか悪いな。
Mashiro! I feel a little bit about it,
でもありがとう。
but thanks. Natsuko responded to her with a smile. Ah!
一応 PDA は置いてくか？ GPS 機能で追跡されたりしそうだし。
For the time being, should we leave our PDAs behind? I get the feeling they can use the GPS functionality to track us.
Whoa! Slow down! Are you serious? Seriously? I mean, leave behind our cell phones? What the hell are we gonna do? Maybe we can just turn the GPS off and turn on airplane mode. Let's not go in crazy talk.
Mashiro, they probably have all kinds of crazy advanced technology to track it even if it's in airplane mode.
What kind of sorcery are you talking about? Fine. We can pick him up. Come pick him up tomorrow. Oh God, what am I gonna do without my phone for an evening? I'll go insane and boredom. Oh God.
財布など最低限のものだけ持っていくべき。
We should only take the bare necessities like our wallets. You'd like to imagine, in that urgent situation, Natsuko was literally staring off into space for 10 minutes, having the flashback. Hello, Devon Fiegel. Welcome to the stream. Selyu held Alice in her arms as she spoke. The three of them placed their PDAs on the table and raised the TV volume. They did so in order to cover the tracks of their escape as much as they could.
それじゃあ僕らは行くけど、ユーリ、本当に大丈夫か?
Okay, we'll be going then. Yuri, you sure you'll be okay?
Yuri smiled and replied to Natsuko's question.
ねえヒコリン、そんなに私のことを気にしないで。
Hey, Hikorin, don't worry about me so much. I've got godlike abilities. I'm a witch.
Oh, Yuri. You and your delusional fantasies.
Yeah, sure. Just keep telling yourself that.
テロリストから町を守るため、ヒコリンは行くんでしょ?
You're working to protect the town from terrorists, aren't you?
そこまでの大事じゃ。
Oh, well, it's not that big of a...
Natsuko tried to deny it, but once he realized she wasn't that off the mark, he shut up.
Oh, I guess I'm a bit of a badass, aren't I? Natsuko, terrorist fighter. Huh.
Yuri continued with a serious look on her face.
だったら行くべきだよ。マシロンやサルちゃんと一緒に。
Then you should go with Mashiron and Selyu.
きっとヒコリンは今、昔のヒコリンに戻ろうとしてるんだよ。正義感が強かったあの頃にさ。
You're definitely returning to the old Hikorin now. Back to when you were so righteous. It took like 100 fucking loops, but I finally did it. Thank God.
そうかな。
You think so?
そうだよ。でも、9年前と同じことを繰り返しちゃダメだよ。
I know so, but you mustn't make a repeat of what happened 9 years ago. Okay?
そうして過去を乗り越えて。ヒコリンならできるはずだから。
Overcome the past. I'm sure you can do it, Hikorin. Those words reached deep into his heart.
Yuri's talking about what happened back then.
Right before the accident 9 years ago, Natsuko left with Yuri, leaving Mashiro behind. And now he's going to leave Yuri behind. Yuri didn't stop him. In fact, she was telling him to go. Cheers. Security officers.
Did you hear that? He says he's a terrorist fighter. He just confessed to being a terrorist. Arrest him. Curse you, English grammar.
Oh, jeez. In fact, she was telling him to go. Telling him to overcome the
分
past.
かったよ、ユーリ。
Okay, Yuri.
Natsuko quietly nodded.
I know that apart from the terrorists is a perfectly mundane story. Like any of us could be a super-powered god. Perish the thought.
You're really dense.
Huh? What does that mean? I don't think I'm any more dense than any other person. Same density as you. Otherwise, I don't think my blood vessels would react properly to the world's atmosphere.
Yeah, that checks out. You're definitely a protagonist.
だけど、ちょっと出てくるだけだ。
Thanks
で
for
きるだけ早
past
く
all.
戻ってくるから。
But we're just going to go out for a short little bit. We'll be back as soon as humanly possible.
Okay.
私は行けないけど、この家でみんなの帰りを待ってるよ。
I can't be with you. But I'll be waiting for you all to come back home. Natsuko exchanged a smile with Yuri before speaking to Mashiro and Salyu.
それじゃ行こう二人とも
Okay, let's go, you two.
Yeah!
了解
Roger. And with that exchange, they opened the window and escaped as inconspicuously as possible. Once they shut the window, Yuri gave them a word of parting.
気をつけてねみんな
Be careful, guys. And don't fuck it up. I really don't want it to loop again. Natsuko nodded and the three of them left. The sound of the TV that was left on leaked through the room and eventually faded into the distance.
とりあえず私の家に行こう隠れ場所を確保したいし
Into the darkness. For now, but let's go to my house. We need to secure a hiding place.
Are you sure the police won't be looking there too?
In accordance with that suggestion, the three of them headed to Mashiro's house. The Tobin residence was quite nearby. No more than 3 minutes if you ran. Oh, wow. That's close as hell. Jeez. But once they got close.
待って二人とも
Huh? Hold on, guys! Oh, crap! Natsuko and Salyu stopped at Mashiro's command.
どうした真白
What's wrong, Mashiro?
うちの玄関先に人が
There's somebody by the entranceway! God damn it! I can't go home! We're gonna be fugitives forever! Just you and me! And your, and Salyu. But you and me mostly. Fighting the world together. On the run. It'll be so romantic! Except for the part, where we're tired and hungry and cold in the wilds.
Make up your mind, okay, Mashiro? Let's go.
There's somebody by the entranceway. And sure enough, they looked to see a silhouette standing in front of the Toba residence. Mashiro's mother was talking to 2 men.
おばさん誰と話してるんだ
Who's she talking to?
They hid themselves and strained their ears on the conversation between Mashiro's mother and the 2 men.
お宅の娘さんが超心理学研究所に忍び込み警備員に怪我を負わせましてね
Whoa! Hey! Did you just call me an otaku, Musume? I resemble that remark! Why I order?
Now's not the time, Mashiro.
Your daughter snuck into the Parapsychology Research Center and injured a security guard.
That wasn't me! The 3 kids gasped at the conversation.
The security department.
The security department had already gotten here, apparently. Mashiro's mother spoke in surprise.
そんなうちの子がそんなわけがありません
No, not my daughter. There has to be some mistake.
しかしですね監視カメラの映像も残っていますし間違いないんですよ
This guy sounds like he's really trying to match the inflection of Uishi from Higurashi. Like, really, he's like, it sounds like he's trying to do the Uishi voice, like the actual voice actors.
I'm sorry, man, but she was caught by a surveillance camera. There's no doubt about it.
Oh, fuck you! Do I really look like Salyu? We have completely different hair color and she's a lot smaller. Why would you think it's me? Yeah, Mashiro. You're so strong. You totally did it. Wow, I couldn't believe you totally fucked that guy up. Fucking hell, Salyu! No, you too! That's what you get for abandoning me in your fantasy. No!
こちらで娘さんの帰りを待たせていただいてもよろしいですか
Is it alright if we wait here for your daughter to return?
そんな困りますなぜこの時間にあなた方こそお帰りください
Not at all. Besides, look at the time.
I must ask you to please leave.
Hell yeah, Mom! You tell him! Oh, and then Ukita steps out of the shadows.
You hated me before, but I'll bet you hate me even more.
And he rips off his mask.
Because I'm Vanitas from Kingdom Hearts. Show me anguish.
Oh crap!
まずいな。おばさん押されてるぞ。
This is bad. They're pressing her.
It's okay. As long as they don't have the right evidence to show her, she won't break her testimony. Trust me, I know this from experience.
事実だから仕方がない部分もある。ごめん、真白。私のせい。
It's partly true, so in some ways it's unavoidable. I'm sorry, Mashiro, it's my fault. Yeah, as long as that's clear.
大丈夫だよ、サリュー。今お母さんにテレパシーで事情を説明するから。
That's okay, Salyu. I'll explain the situation to Mom with telepathy that we all have really godlike psychic powers and we're going to fight terrorists on our own. I'm sure she'll be totally 100% okay with that. And with that, Mashiro placed a finger to her temple. Using telepathy on a blood relative was probably easy enough for her. And she was probably successful in contacting her, but... Right after that, Mashiro's mother shouted, "Oh no!"
真白なの？
Mashiro! Is that you, Mashiro?
Huh?
Oh crap! Security department members snap back and look around.
どこだ？
Where is she?
Security department members' voices echoed. There was no time to hesitate.
逃げよう。面倒なことになる。
Let's get out of here. Things are gonna get problematic.
だな。
Right.
Mashiro nodded and dashed off. As she ran, she yelled,
お母さん信じてよ。私は悪いことなんかしてないからね。
"Mom, believe in me! I did nothing wrong! It was all Salyu!" Hey! Hello, Hollow Barrage. Welcome to the stream. And yes, of course, Masha's telepathy message was, "Congrats, Mom! You're gonna be a grandma by next year if this goes the way I think it's gonna." And that's why she shouted out in panic. Masha's voice resounded in the dark residential area. The kids avoided the security department and ran with reckless abandon. And no matter where they ran, shadows of people who seemed like security department members appeared.
いたぞ、こっちだ。
I did nothing wrong! The only crime I'm guilty of is the crime of love!
Oh God, Mashiro, maybe you can kill them all with your endless schlock.
It's worth a shot!
There they are, after them.
Each time they heard that, they turned back and rushed through a back street.
くそ、なんでどこに行っても追ってこられるんだ。
He'll never know where we don't go! He'll never climb if we don't go! Oh, crap!
Damn it, how can they manage to find us no matter where we go?
夏彦、あれだよ。
Natsuko, it's those things!
Huh?
Natsuko snapped towards where she was pointing to find a security camera.
How damn it!
Security department had the authority to use security cameras. Yes, the detective says, "Hold on, I just need to shove everything I have in your face. One of these has to work." Yes. Shimashita's mother. The camera footage was likely being sent to the municipal office server, where they could inspect it in real time. They could check it on PDAs or something to follow the kids' tracks.
どうしよう。捕まっちゃうよ。
What do we do? What do we do? They're gonna catch us!
落ち着け。カメラのなさそうな場所に逃げるんだ。
Calm down. Let's escape to a place without any cameras.
How about we just check out the security cameras? That's right. You can use your telekinesis.
That's not one of our powers.
But aren't you psychic? Yeah, Yeah, but not that kind of psychic. God damn it. The kids ran desperately, avoiding human presence, avoiding cameras. And in all the confusion, they ended up in Rokamei Park.
One thing, as a psychic, they do you, when you rely on your mind so much, you're not very in shape. Oh, God.
ここなら安心かな。
I think we'll be safe here.
いや、
I know that cheers. I was gonna make that joke if they actually did that. No. Sally pointed to the woods as she said that. Oh, for the love of God! And hidden in the grove of trees was indeed another security camera.
こんなところにまで。
Not here too!
くそ、逃げ場はないのか？
Damn it. Is there no escape?
The devices ordinarily used to maintain public order were now being used to track the kids down. Oh, Grandpa, we're gonna have to hide out in that freaking abandoned hospital building, aren't we? Alice squeaked as if to speak for their anxiety.
ここにも保安課が来るはずだ。逃げよう。
The security department's bound to show up here too. Let's run.
Right! Right as they were about to run, Sally took control of the situation.
待って、二人とも。
Oh, wait, you two.
Huh?
Sally, you please use your badass super synchronization les enfants terribles power to save us!
保安課の連中はカメラの映像を見て私たちを追っているんでしょう。
The security department's gonna look at the camera footage and she's after us. Alright? Yeah?
では、逆転の発想。カメラが私たちの姿を捉えていない場所には探しに来ないはず。
Then let's think about it the other way around. They won't search places where the cameras don't see us.
それはそうだけど。
Yes, and?
カメラに細工する。二人ともついてきて。
I'll manipulate the camera. Come with me, you two. Oh, hell yeah! We've got a super hacker! Now we're in business! And with that, Sally entered the security camera's blind spot and rushed over to it. And then she poked Alice around her neck, which caused some sort of cable to... Oh my god! Alice is a fucking hacking device too! Wow!
Oh, なんだそれ。
What's that?
アリスはただの表情認識装置じゃない。無数の機能が詰まったモバイル PC でもある。
Alice isn't just a facial expression recognition device. She's also a multifunction mobile PC. Wow! So that explains why you would plug in a monitor in her ass. I was kind of worried for a second there. Yeah, it's kind of awkward to use. I wish they would put the port somewhere else. Sally opened a panel on Alice's back, revealing an LCD display.
この子が PC？
She's a computer?!
そう。この液晶はディスプレイ兼タッチパネル。
Yes, and this screen is a touch panel.
通信、録音、録画、入力、出力など普遍的な機能はおおむね保有しているし、音声で命令もできる。
IO. That was a game. The ferret was in a lot of previous episodes. And we also knew it was a robot as well. Yeah, you must have missed a lot, yeah. She possesses all of Sensual functions, including communication, audiovisual recording, and data I/O. She also accesses voice commands.
さらに天川博士があらかじめ様々なソフトをインストールしてくれたため。
Ooh, I gotta read Burncastle's comment. I have an idea! If we break the cameras, we could copy this game I played and hide in giant traffic cones or something.
No, we're not living out your Marshall everywhere fantasy.
Oh, but I was just working on the Mashiro Everywhere system to surprise you wherever you went. With kisses and hugs.
Oh, God.
Furthermore, Dr. Tinkawa pre-installed various sorts of software, so...
My mother? How, for the love of...
それらを応用すればカメラの映像を改変することくらいは可能。
It should be no trouble at all to manipulate the camera footage using some of that software. With that, Sally began to tamper with the security camera. She skillfully removed the cover on the security camera, took out the terminal port, and connected it to Alice's cable. I really wish the port was in a better place.
アリス、以下命令。
Alice, start command.
映像を10秒間入力端子からキャプチャ後、出力端子からループ再生。以上命令。
Capture 10 seconds of footage from the input pin and loop into the output pin. End command. Holy crap! It's a fucking Connect! Except it actually works! Natsuko and Machino looked blankly as Alice answered reliably.
サリュさん、何をやってらっしゃるの？
Miss Solyo? What might you be doing?
監視カメラの出力端子をアリスに直結して撮影映像を取り込んだ。
I connected the security camera's output terminal to Alice and captured footage from the camera.
今、アリスの中には私たちが映ってない撮影映像が保存されている。
So now Alice has stored security footage that we don't show up in.
That is a crackerjack plan, Solyu. Now, only if we had picked a better place to hide that wasn't out in the open, and also freezing cold in the middle of the night.
Yes, all you! You know, you're the one who got us into this mess by throwing that security guard. Hey! I'm just kidding.
これを入力端子に直結してループ再生し続ければ。
So now by connecting Alice's input terminal and looping the footage.
そうか。僕らはこのカメラに映らなくなるってわけか。
I see. Bloody brilliant. So basically we won't show up on this camera anymore, huh?
Solyu nodded at Natsuko's words.
そう。これで保安課員がカメラの映像をチェックしてもこの公園には誰もいないと思うはず。
Yes. So now even if the security department checks the camera feed, they shouldn't expect anyone to be in the park. But what if there's a protagonist, like a super spy detective that works at the security department, and they're looking over all the footage, and they notice like some boy or something keeps flying in front of the camera and notice that the footage is looped, and then comes here to check on it and finds us? So you... Yeah, I know I watch way too many movies.
もっとも先ほど一度映ってしまったから万全ではないけど。
Though we were caught on camera here once, so it's not a foolproof plan.
でも他の場所よりはずっと安全だね。
Still, it's quite safer than any other place.
すごいぞサリュー。お前こんなこともできたのか。
That's amazing, Solyu. I didn't even know you could do something like that.
Remember, I'm making for being bad at telepathy with an embarrassing weakness by being a super agent. Look at my cool spy gadgets and amazing physical ability. Yay, Solyu! Again, rock, paper, scissors!
そんなに褒められるほどのことではない。
Thank you, Brancaster. It's not anything that praiseworthy.
では、ほとぼりが冷めるまでこの公園で待機しよう。
So let's stand by in the park until some of the heat dies down.
そうだな。ちょっと疲れたし。
Oh, yes, I mean, I am a little tired.
一休みしようか。
Let's take a short break then, I guess. Hey, Natiko, wanna cuddle up next to me for warmth? And with that, the kids sat down in the grass. Under the moon. Oh my god. When they looked to the sky, the rain had stopped before they realized it. It was raining? Oh, thank God that stopped. We finally got two. A nearly full moon shone brightly into the sky. Gazing upward at the moon, Mashiro whispered,
それにしてもまさかこんなことになるなんてね。
seeing as we just had a Yuri scene, I want to see Mashiro. Especially since Mashiro is right here with us. Really? To think things would turn out this way?
私も予想外だった。保安課とやらはまるで警察のよう。行動も早い。
I didn't expect it either. Security department basically seems like a police force. And they act quick. Let's stay in the park until some of the heat dies down. Though it is apparent Mashiro is always in heat with Natsuko around. Why you gotta do me like that, Solyu? Thank you, GAs.
Yes.
Natsuko looked at Mashiro as he answered her. She looked somewhat depressed.
It is understandable. I mean, they did blockade our house and all.
In no time at all, they had lost 2 places of refuge. It was probably a huge shock that even her family got dragged into this mess. Mashiro was, after all, a girl. No matter how strong she was, there were times when she showed weakness. But as Natsuko pondered all of that, Mashiro just chuckled beside him.
Hey, what's wrong, Mashiro?
月に何らかの笑いの要素が。
Is there something funny about the moon?
いやいや、なんか懐かしくなっちゃってね。
Nah, I just felt kind of nostalgic, that's all.
懐かしい
Nostalgic?
ねえ夏彦、覚えてない？昔もこんなことあったでしょ。
Say, Natsuko, do you remember? Something like this happened in the past too, right?
Oh god, another flashback.
人に追われて夜の街を逃げてさ。
You know, was getting chased around the city at night, I mean.
あ、それってシリウス脱出計画のことか
Ah, you mean the serious escape plan?
Oh, with the dog called Sirius, I remember that. So, how about we snuggle together?
Don't mind if I do. Let me snuggle in a way that surely doesn't have any romantic implications. I sure am a smart guy who gets the world.
Do I need to put up a massive sign or something? Probably. I'd make it in flashing lights. Thanks, Salyu. I have a feeling they just wanted to get that either. Thank you, Berncastle.
You mean the serious escape plan?
That reminded Natsuko. That did indeed happen.
何の話？
Oh, what's that?
いや、昔こんなことがあってね
Oh, it's just something that happened long ago.
Natsuko recounted his memory of the past to Salyu.
10年くらい前かなこの公園で僕ら子供たちだけで犬を飼っていたことがあったんだよ
It was about 10 years ago. We decided to keep a dog at the park. Just us kids.
犬？
A dog.
シリウスっていう名前の可愛い。
Oh, yeah. He was a cute dog we named Sirius.
アリスより可愛い？
Cuter than ours. Impossible.
多分同じくらいかな
Hmm? Well, probably around the same, I guess.
Natsuko smiled wryly before continuing.
でもシリウスは僕らにとっては飼い犬でも世間から見ればただの野良犬だったからさ。
To us, Sirius was our dog, but to the world he was a stray.
ある日保健所の野犬駆除に巻き込まれそうになったんだ。
So one day, the healthcare center conducted a stray dog hunt, and we were worried he would get caught up in it.
それでどうしたの？
So what happened?
それじゃシリウスがかわいそうだって僕と真白で話して。
Well, Marshiro and I talked about what to do with poor Sirius,
シリウスを助ける作戦を実行したんだよ。
and we hatched a plan to save him.
作戦？
A plan. As little kids. As she asked that question, Natsuko's heart relived the memory of that night.
It all happened like it was yesterday, day.
When Natsuko and Mashiro heard about the rumored stray dog hunt from Yuri. They rushed to find a way to save Sirius, but they couldn't find anyone who would adopt him, and 2 days passed.
友達一もみんな全滅だね。
I guess none of our friends' houses are winners, huh?
団地とかに住んでるやつ多いからな。
Ugh, that's because too many of them live in apartments and stuff.
どうしよう。
What do we do? The dog says, oof. Natsuko and Mashiro hung their heads. There's nowhere in this town for Sirius to stay. The evil healthcare center would likely get their sinister hands on Sirius eventually. But time was ticking away, and they had yet to find a suitable odor for him.
このままじゃシリウスが本当に殺されちゃう。
If we don't do something, Sirius really will be killed. Natsuko held back his panicking heart as he thought long and hard about what to do. Eventually, a certain idea flashed in Natsuko's head.
いや待て、まだ手はある。
No, wait! There's still something we can do.
僕らがシリウスをこの町から逃がせばいいんだ。
We just need to get Sirius out of the city.
でも町の周りにはフェンスがあるよ。
But, there's a fence of all around the city, you know? Rokame City was surrounded by a perimeter fence in order to increase public safety. No man or dog could slip past the barricade, but
だってこのままじゃシリウスが死んじゃうんだぞ。
if we don't do anything, Sirius is going to die.
だったら町の外まで逃がすしかないじゃんか。
So, do we have any other option but to get him out of the city?
でも町から勝手に出たら捕まっちゃうよ。
But, we'll get caught if we leave the city on our own, won't we?
お父さんが言ってたもん。牢屋に入れられるって。
Dad told me so himself. If you try to leave town, you get locked up in jail.
牢屋？
Jail. Natsuko flinched at the sound of the word, but still.
何言ってんだよ、真白。捕まるくらいなんだ。
What are you talking about, Mashiro? Who cares if we get caught?
僕らがやらなきゃ誰がシリウスを助けるんだ？
If we don't do anything, who's going to save Sirius?
大切なものは誰かが守ってくれるのを待つんじゃない。自分の手で守るものなんだぞ。
Don't wait for someone else to protect what you hold dear. Protect it with your own hands. Oh, God. I could not be any more in love with you than I am at this moment. I'm sorry, Mashiro. I was looking over there at a bird. What did you just say? Nothing. Someday, Natsuko. Someday, I swear. I will marry you, if it ain't the least thing I do. Jeez, I hope Mashiro didn't notice I was just quoting a TV show I'd seen the other day. Oh. Oh my, really? Never mind, it actually wasn't. That wasn't a quote. I really thought he was. That wasn't a quote for anything, but words straight from Natsuko's heart.
Natsuko!
That said, it was words cut and pasted. Oh god, I got a double fake out here. It was words cut and pasted from lines of various anime and such that Natsuko had watched, but I got through to Machida regardless. Okay. Oh my god, that was a double fake out there.
そうだね。そうだよね。You're right. You're so right, Natsuko.
Machida took Natsuko by the hand as she spoke.
逃がそう夏彦。シリウスは私たちの手で。Let's set him free, Natsuko. Let's save Sirius with our own hands.
ようやく分かってくれたか、マシロ。
Looks like you finally understand, Mashiro.
でも、どうやって逃がすの？
Who cares if we get caught?
No, Natsuko, it's bad. They say pretty boys become priests on beaches.
What's that?
Dunno. Something I heard on Dragon Ball Z abridged.
Oh my god, I think I finally got the baby Mashiro voice down. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, but how do we do it?
ちゃんと考えてあるさ。
Haha, I've got it all planned out.
都市ゲートだよ。あそこだけはフェンスもないしさ。
We use the city gate. There's no fence there. Rokame City's outer circumference was surrounded by a fence, but naturally there were entrances and exits. The city had 6 such city gates.
いいと思うけど、見張りの人がいるんじゃない？ that sounds good. But they got lookouts, don't they?
でも夜中なら見張りもいないだろ。
But there aren't lookouts at nighttime, right?
だから夜中にこっそり家を抜け出してシリウスを逃がすんだよ。
So we go out at night, slip past the gate and free Sirius.
そっか。いいと思う。Oh, yeah. I think that sounds good, Natsuhiko. Oh my god, you're so badass. よーし、そうしよう。Oh, I'm sorry, I don't mean to swear. You're so bad, but... Okay, then let's do that.
Mashiro and Natsuko gripped each other's hands tightly.
マシロ、僕らはライバルだけど一時休戦だ。
Mashiro, we might be rivals, but for now let's call a truce.
二人で力を合わせて絶対シリウスを助けよう。
If we join forces, I know we can save Sirius for sure.
Yeah!
Their brave voices echoed in the afternoon park. Let me do the anime glasses push thing. That'll make my plan clever for sure.
Oh, Natsuhiko.
Oh, thank you, Burn Castle. That night, near the White Tiger Gate, one of the city's gates, I had to take a quick bathroom break, but I will be right back. Right, we are back. Three fidgety shadows approached. They were Natsuko, Machido, and Sirius. They'd hidden Sirius at home for the rest of the afternoon before slipping out this far from home. We've come prepared. There was a note tied to Sirius's neck. The note was written on a piece of wood and strung around his neck. It said, "I'm a smart dog. My name is Sirius. Please adopt me." And below that it had the Tenkawa household's phone number. Oh god! Oh no! Oh my god!
これで街の外の誰かが拾ってくれればバッチリだよね。So now will it be perfect if someone finds him outside of town?
Yes. Natsuko was unsure what the possibility that was that he'd find a good owner, but he was willing to bet on it. Ready, Mashiro?
Then Natsuko Jr., and Mashiro Jr., then Goku, then Jotaro, then Kenshiro, then Eren, then Vegeta.
What are you doing, Mashiro?
Thinking of the names of 27 children now that I'm madly in love with you!
I'm sorry, what'd you say? There was something in my ear.
Nothing.
Thank you, Jace. Oh my god. Natsuko leaned down and made eye contact with Sirius.
いいかシリウス
Listen up, Sirius.
ゲートは閉まってるだけどお前ならくぐっていけるはずだ
The gate's shut, but I'm sure you can still slip through it.
あとはどこまでも頑張って逃げろそうすればきっと優しい飼い主さんに会える
After
わか
that,
ったか
just run as far as you can. If you can do that, I'm sure you'll find a kind owner who'll take care of you. Understand? Sirius just let out a small whine, perhaps because Natsuko was whispering. He really was a smart dog. Suddenly, Natsuko felt reluctant to set him free. But I need to set him free if I want him to live. Oh, what a quandary. As Natsuko pondered the thought, Mashiro shrieked.
待って夏彦ゲートの前に誰かいるwait Natsuhiko there's somebody in front of the gate
何
What? Natsuko looked, and sure enough, there was what appeared to be a station box by the gate. A large man was inside, giving a sharp look about his surroundings.
中でも見張りはいるんだね They have a lookout even at night and he ain't watching TV or nothing like they do in the shows Seriously, come on
Oh, dash it all! Natsuko racked his brain. And after some frantic thinking, he came up with a do-or-die last-ditch effort.
シリウス僕があのおじさんを引きつけるからお前はその間に逃げろ
Serious? I'm going to go distract that man. You take that opening and run for it.
夏彦それはダメだよ本当に捕まっちゃうよ No, Natsuhiko, you can't They're gonna catch you, you know And you can't go to jail
知るかシリウスの命と比べたら牢屋くらいどうってことない
I don't care. I don't care if I get put in jail, if that's what it takes to keep Sirius alive.
Natsuhiko
Mashiro twitched at Natsuko's declaration, but she soon responded with a meek look on her face.
そうだよね You're right だったら私もそのおとり役やるよ Then I'll help you distract him
いいのかこんなには危なすぎる任務だぞ
Huh? You sure? It's too dangerous for a girl.
Seriously, Natsuhiko
What? I'm only like 8 years old.
夏彦ばっかりカッコつけさせるわけにはいかないもん。I can't let you be the only one that gets to show off. I can be bad butt too.
Natsuko smirked at those words. He expected nothing less from his biggest rival, though he had the feeling if they were friends, she'd be quite a reliable ally.
よし、それじゃあ行くぞ。
Okay, then let's go. Tally-ho!
走れシリウス。
Run for it, Sirius! With that yell, Natsuko struck Sirius on the back, but the dog didn't move. He just looked at Natsuko's face and let out a sad whine. Oh, dash it all! I mean, go! Go! Quickly! That voice wrenched Natsuko's heart.
お前。
You...
まさか離れたくないのか？
you don't want to leave us?
そうか。僕もそうなんだ。
I see. I don't want to leave you either.
けど生きるためには走らなきゃダメなんだよ。
But you need to go if you want to live. Sirius probably didn't understand Natsuko's words, but he seemed to understand his intention. Eventually, Sirius looked toward the gate.
いいぞシリウス。
That's good, Sirius. Natsuko struck Sirius on the back once more, so his feelings wouldn't sway again. And with that yelp, the three shadows broke into a run. Natsuko and Machida went up to the station box and started yelling.
やーいおじさんのバーカ。
Hey, you stupid old man!
何が都市ゲートだ。こんなのなくなって。 Who cares about this dumb old gate? This hunk of junk should just disappear.
なんだ？
What was that?
Sudden disparagement from children caused the security guard in the station to jump up. He leaped out of the box and started yelling at the kids.
ほら、なんだこんな夜中にいたずらガキども。
Hey, what do you snot-nosed brats think you're doing in the middle of the night?
We come to make fun of you, 'cause you're fat.
He looked terribly enraged, I should say, but Natsuko shouted out, undaunted.
僕らは
Yes.
いたずらガキなんかじゃない。
You
ヒーロー
fatty?
だ。
We're no snot-nosed brats. We're heroes.
何言ってるんだ？
The hell are you saying, kid?
At that moment, the security guard's attention was focused completely on the kids.
今だよシリウス。Now's your chance, Sirius.
Machida yelled. At the same time, a small shadow leapt out from behind them. The shadow slipped past the security guard and headed for the gate.
あ、こら待て犬。
Huh? Oh, hold it right there, you mangy butt!
By the time the security guard reacted, it was too late. Sirius had already slipped through the gate and dashed into the tunnel leading outside the city. A small shadow melted into the darkness of the night. You're so fast, Sirius. I wish you could have been my dog. At that speed, he'd probably get away even if the security guard chased him. With that thought in mind, Natsuko walked Sirius off. It was already out of
じ
sight.
ゃあな。
Goodbye. Natsuko bid farewell to his friend of only a short while.
よし、真城撤退だ。
Okay, Machiro, fall back! Mission is over.
Roger. Oh my god, just like in one of my Japanese animes.
Security guard just yelled something out other from behind, but they ran away without a second thought. They kept running with serious looks on their faces.
We look like serious?
No, I mean, our faces look serious.
So we look like dogs?
No, we don't look like dogs, we just look serious.
But Sirius is a dog.
Yes, but our faces are serious, not... Oh god. Third base! Whatever. Eventually, Masha let out an odd voice.
何笑ってるんだよ。真剣に逃げろって。
Hey, what's so funny? Quit laughing and run.
だってなんか面白くってさ。But it's just so funny.
え？
Huh? For a second, he had no idea what she was talking about. Now that she mentioned it, the joy of a successful mission, the excitement and every other emotion mixed together. It certainly was worth a laugh.
なんかおかしいでしょ See, it's kind of funny, isn't it?
Their laughter echoed through the night streets. And we all lived happily ever after. Oh my god, and then we got married and had a bunch of kids, and we spent the rest of our lives having adventures together.
Master O, we're still young. None of this happened. Except the dog thing did happen, but nothing you said after it. With all these flashbacks, it feels like Master O talking about children a lot in our past. That's old and mysterious. What do you think it means, Solyu?
It means that we're screwed if you're our leader. Thank you, Berncastle. A beautiful full moon looked down upon the children as it shined in the sky. As he recalled that event, Natsuko realized. I did not see the chapter title. What Mashiro had said last night was what he had once said himself.
Protect what you hold dear with your own hands, huh? When Mashiro said that yesterday, she was referencing what happened back then, huh?
As Natsuko made that realization, Mashiro spoke.
そうちょうどこんな満月の夜だったな
Oh, that was a character scene. Interesting. It's interesting how the character scenes follow like a kind of meta-narrative of their own. Like they seem to just be continuing a certain story, each one of them. Yeah, it was on a night like with a full moon just like this, huh?
夜中にこっそり家を抜け出してね
We slipped out of our houses at night. Oh my god, we could have totally been kidnapped and killed, but it was exciting instead.
夏彦と私でシリウスを街の外まで脱出させたってわけ
Natsuko and I made an escape route for Sirius to get out of the city.
その後シリウスはどうなったのちゃんと逃げおおせたの
What happened to Sirius after that? Was he able to escape?
しばらくすると隣の市に住んでる人から電話が来たよ。
After a little while, we got a phone call from someone living in the next city.
シリウスちゃんは今私の家で飼われていますってね。
It was a
優
nice
しそうなおばさんだったよ。
It was a nice lady who said she was keeping Sirius at her house.
Ah, such a happy ending.
I know, right?
After hearing the story, Sally spoke up honestly.
偉い夏彦たちは命を救ったのね
Remarkable. You two saved a life.
でしょ
I know, right? We're badass! Mashiro smiled triumphantly. Natsuko looked back fondly on that moment as well.
でもその後大人たちに怒られそうになってさ。僕らとしては怒られたくないから逃げ出してね。
But all the adults probably got mad at us afterwards. We ran away since we didn't want to get yelled at.
夜の街走り回ったんだよねあの時に状況ちょっと似てるなって
We ran all around town at night, huh? So tonight's kind of like what happened then, except we are the dogs. After hearing the story, Sayu looked up to the moon and whispered,
それすごくいい思い出だと思う。
and that sounds like a very good memory.
ああ、僕もそう思うよ。
Yes, I think so too.
Natsuko worked earnestly back then for the righteous cause of saving Sirius. He didn't stop to think too hard about the details. He just tackled the danger with reckless abandon and he succeeded.
So I'll just do that again this time. It's got to work, right? Right?
With that thought in mind, Natsuko spoke to Mashiro, who was sitting beside him.
なあ、真白。
Hey, Mashiro.
Oh my god, this is it! This is it! He's gonna ask me! I saw you! Yes?
今日は散々だな。保安課に睨まれて帰るのも難しくなっちゃったな。
Today was tough, huh? The security department's tracking us down. And so we can't even go home.
Oh. Yeah. Oh god, what a downer.
でもさ、だったらいっそ。
But now that things have escalated this far,
これが解決するまで家には帰らないくらいの覚悟でやってみようか。
we need the resolve not to go home till we put an end to this, okay?
Mashiro's eyes widened at those words.
やるってまさか。
An end to this? You mean?
テロの阻止だよ。
Until we prevent the terrorist plot ourselves.
Oh my god, Natsuko!
僕らにできることがあるかわからないけど、何もしないよりいいだろ。
I don't know what exactly we can do, but it's better to try than to do nothing.
夏彦。
Oh, Natsuko! Mashiro's eyes sparkled as she took Natsuko by the hand. I do! 1,000 times I do!
You do what? I didn't even ask anything.
None. Never mind.
ようやくいいテンションになってきたね。私は嬉しいよ。
It took you long enough, but now you got the spirit! I'm so happy!
まあ、いや、あくまで覚悟の問題だけど、君ら女の子だし、着替えや風呂とかも必要だろうし。
Ah, well, I'm just saying there's a matter of resolve. Since you're girls, I'm just thinking you'd need a change of clothes or a bath or something.
You know, those things aren't exclusive to Goyles, but whatever, I'm too happy.
いいや、こうなったらそんなの問題じゃないよ。
No, that don't consider the situation. That's no matter at all. Mashiro jumped for joy. But Saligo, on the other hand, just had a critical look on her face.
夏彦、危険に自ら踏み込むことは推奨しないと言ったのに。
Natsuko. I thought I told you I don't recommend putting yourself in danger.
ごめんな、サリュー。
I'm sorry, Salyu.
Salyu glared at Natsuko for a while before eventually muttering in resignation.
やむを得ない。私も本気で二人に協力する。
Looks like I have no other choice. I will help you two to the best of my ability. Hell yeah!
サリュも？
Huh? You too, Salyu?
やったー！三人が本気になれば怖いものなしだね。
Okay, if all three of us give our best, then there's none to be scared of! Natsuko looked at Mashiro and shrugged.
Nothing to be scared of. Honestly.
Even if the three of them did run into terrorists, terrorists seemed more likely to overpower them than anything. That's exactly why the three of them had to pull themselves together if they wanted to accomplish anything.
さて、そうと決まれば、この後どうしようか。
Well, now that that's settled, what should we do?
そうだね。今日はもう遅いし。
Good question. It is getting kinda late.
まずはどこか夜を明かせるところを確保すべき。
First, we need to secure a place we can stay the night. Sally spoke as she disconnected Alice from the surveillance camera.
Squee.
She put away the cable and displayed Alice's back, returning her to a more stuffed animal shape as she continued.
また雨が降るかもしれない。そうなると厄介。
It could just start raining again. That would be a nuisance.
だな。じゃあとりあえず町の方に行こう。
That's true. So for now, let's head into the city.
悪い奴らに見つからないようにしなくちゃ。
We gotta be careful not to get caught by the bad guys. Time for stealth gameplay. Natsuko led the two girls. And later they ended up at the heart of the city. They somehow made it while taking meticulous care not to be caught by the security department or the surveillance cameras.
どこで一夜を明かそう。
Where can we stay the night?
行くなら漫画喫茶とかか？
How about a manga cafe or something?
今時漫画喫茶なんてどこにあんのさ。規制が厳しくなってるし。
Where will we find a manga cafe at this hour? They're heavily regulated. Believe me, I
で
know.
も現金もあまりないしな。
But we don't have much money.
夏彦、あれはどう？
Natiko, how about that? Natsuko traced Mashita's glance.
カラオケボックスか。
A karaoke box, huh?
She was looking at a karaoke box that primarily served Rokume Academy students. The reception desk was so lenient that they allowed students to go there at night, no questions asked. Oh my god. There was a surveillance camera at the entrance, but there were so many dead spots that it seemed easy enough to enter without being caught on film. And of course, there was no surveillance cameras inside, which made it a calming pace for the students to let loose from the stress of living in such an uptight town.
24時間営業みたいだし、ちょうどいいんじゃない？
It looks like they're open 24 hours. Perfect, right?
なら早く行こう。入るところを見られたら意味がないし。
Let's hurry up and get in. There's no point if we linger long enough for them to spot our entrance.
As Natsuko started walking up to the door, Sayu took down his sleeve.
ちょっと待って。カラオケボックスって何？
Hold on. What's a karaoke box? Oh my god, Natsuko!
Moshiro, no!
Moshiro, yes!
え？
Huh?
サリュー、カラオケボックス知らないの？
Sayu, you don't know what a karaoke box is?
聞いたことがない。どういう施設？
A Never heard of them. What kind of facility is it?
なんというか、歌を歌うための施設なんだけど。
Well, I guess it's a facility for singing songs.
Uta?
Songs. Salyu stared blankly. Natsuko heard there were karaoke boxes in France, but Salyu appeared to have no knowledge of them at all.
まあ、ちょうどいい。これも社会勉強だ。
Yes, she was clearly sheltered.
Well, I guess this is as good as learning opportunity as ever.
Natsuko and Machiro took Salyu into the store. Chorus. They easily got through the reception desk. There were hidden microphones and a remote as they made their way to the room. Ah! Oh my god, they're gonna do karaoke! Natsuko hadn't personally been to the store, but he had heard rumors that their policy was lax. The room was of an old-fashioned style that had been used for over 20 years. Yeah, it definitely looks like a karaoke room, for sure. Oh, hold on, you guys. Sorry, I got to check on something. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Right. You're back. Sorry about that. But it was safe, and that was all that mattered. After one final check to make sure there were no surveillance cameras, the kids stretched wide.
やれやれ。逃亡者の気分だな。
Good grief. I feel like a fugitive. Now, dame dane, dame yo, dame dame yo. Da da do do, da da do da da do do.
Oh my god, Natsuko! Dame dane! Dame yo! Do 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 do! Oh my god.
サリは大丈夫？疲れてない？
You okay, Salyu? Not tired? As Mashiro asked her question, Salyu looked restlessly around the room.
ナ 夏彦、どうやって歌うの？
Natsuko, how do you sing here?
え、サリュー、もしかして歌いたいのか？
Salyu, you mean you want to sing?
うん、興味深い。
Yes, quite interested.
歌ってるような状況でもないんだけどな。
I'm not quite sure this is the most appropriate occasion to sing, though. We should be getting some rest, but okay.
I was thinking it'd be better for them to sleep and let their bodies rest here. How long did they reserve this room for?
いいじゃない夏彦。サリュもきっと今日はいろいろあって不安やストレスが溜まってるんだよ。
Well, why not, Natsuko? I'm sure Salyu's got some pent-up stress and anxiety from what's happened today.
お前はサリュに甘いな。
You're too soft on him, Mashiro.
Mashiro had a point. Natsuko reconsidered and spoke again.
じゃあサリュ、まずは歌いたい歌をそのリモコンで入力するんだ。
I'm sorry, but I gotta get the Salyu point here.
Okay, Salyu, first you choose which song you want to sing using this remote.
リモコン？これ？
A remote. This thing.
そう。それをこう操作して曲のリストを出してね。
Yeah, if you press that button, the song list comes up, see?
こう？
Like this. Under Mashiro's guidance, Salyu used the remote to bring up a list of songs.
Mashiro's helpful even at times like these, huh?
Even though she must... Wait, I thought I got the Salyu point. Even though she must have been worried, she still took care of Salyu. Natsuko spoke with Mashiro in the time before the song began.
なんかマシロってサリュのお姉さんみたいだな。
Mashiro, you're kind of like Salyu's older sister.
そうだね。私も妹ができたみたいで嬉しいや。
Oh, you're right! I'm happy to have gotten a little sister too!
私兄弟いないからさ、そういうのって憧れてたんだ。
I don't have any real siblings, so I've always dreamed of having one. In any case, it was a pleasant sight for Natsuko to see those two get along. And after a short while, the three of them sang songs in turn. Oh, we got the silly, goofy music. Until they lost track of the time and felt satisfied. Along the way, Sally became quite possessive of the microphone.
サリュ、次は私いい？
Hey Salyu, could I sing the next song, pretty please? Even when Mashiro asked nicely, Salyu flat out rejected her.
ダメ。あと5曲歌う。
Gotcha. See, that's another thing. Like you never know exactly how low you need to go to have somebody not count. Like sometimes just lower than the other person is enough. Other times it's below a certain threshold. No, 5 more songs.
そんな。
No way!
いいじゃないかマシロ。お姉さんなんだから譲ってあげなさい。
Why not, Mashiro? You're the older sister here, so let it slide.
うん、そうだけどさ。じゃあ、デュエットで。
Yeah, but... Oh, I know! Let's do a duet! They had small quibbles like that as they sang, but they smiled together. It certainly may not have been the best time to sing. And perhaps they were merely running away from the harsh reality outside. Oh, you think I should go back and get it? Okay. But it was an unmistakable truth that the three of them enjoyed the time they had together. I think I
じゃあサリ
accidentally...
ュ、まずは歌いたい歌をそのリモコンで入力するんだ。
I'm so sorry, Mashiro. I don't mean to put you low. I think I accidentally pressed the skip button or some shit. Oh god.
リモコン？さあ、こう。
少し
There we
サリュが
go.
カラオケ
Okay.
初体験とはな。
I guess this is Salyu's first karaoke experience, huh?
初体験の出来事がこの町に来てからたくさんある。
Uh,
今日は特に多いけど、
I've experienced a lot of things for the first time since coming to this town, though a lot of those experiences were today. Oh, jeez. Now that he thought about it, Salyu had followed Natsuko everywhere he went today without complaint.
I want to reward her with at least one fun experience like karaoke.
Natsuko harbored the thought in secret. Three of them sang songs in turn until they lost track of time and felt satisfied.
サリュ
Okay, now we're back to where we were. Even when Mashido asked nicely, Salyu flat out rejected her.
ダメ。あと5曲歌う。
Nope, 5 more songs.
いいじゃないか、
No way!
マシロ。お姉さんなんだから譲ってあげなさい。
Why not, Machiro? You're the older sister here, let it slide.
You know I'm starting to hate this big sister thing now.
そうだけどさ。じゃあ、デュエットで。
Yeah, but... I know, let's do a duet! They had small quibbles like that as they sang, but they smiled together. It certainly may not have been the best time to sing, and perhaps they were merely running away from the harsh reality outside. But it was an unmistakable truth that the three of them enjoyed this time they had together. And after the three singers had exhausted their repertoire, Mashida started dozing off as she sat next to Natsuko. Oh, Natsuko. Salyu stopped singing and spoke up.
マシロ、寝たの？
Is Mashido asleep?
ああ、疲れてたんだろうな。
Yes, I guess she tired herself out.
私に付き合って無理して歌っていたのかもしれない。
Did I make her push herself too hard so she could sing with me?
そんなことないだろう。こいつも楽しんでたと思うよ。
No, that's not it at all. I think she enjoyed herself too.
And Masha was probably able to forget her anxiety as well.
気を使うことはないよ。僕も楽しかったし。
It's nothing to worry about. I had fun too, after all.
そう。よかった。
I see. That's good.
私もいい経験になった。二人に感謝する。
It was a good experience for me too. I'm grateful to you two.
歌を思い切り歌うのがこんなに楽しいとは知らなかったから。
I never knew it was this fun to sing so enthusiastically. Something suddenly struck Natsuko as he heard those words.
Maybe what Sally enjoyed wasn't the new experience of karaoke, but the new experience of singing out loud.
Come to think of it, he knew almost nothing about her past.
なあ、サリュ。
Say Salyu.
何？
What is it?
サリュってフランスにいた頃どんな生活してたんだ？
What was your life like back in France?
Oh boy. Salyu fell silent at the question.
いや、答えたくなかったらいいんだよ。ちょっと気になっただけだから。
No, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. I was just kind of curious.
答えたくないわけじゃない。聞きたいなら話す。
No, it's not that I don't want to talk about it. I'll talk if you want.
もっとも、あまり面白い話ではないけど。
It's just that it's not all that interesting. Oh, I think it is. It's gotta be. How'd you get to be a super spy? And with that self-derisive statement, Salyu quietly began to speak.
私が生まれたのはフランスの片田舎にある大きな屋敷。
Here we go. I was born in a large estate in the countryside of France.
その中に閉じ込められるようにして私は育った。
I was raised inside there almost like a bird in a cage.
And you have blonde hair too. Oh my god!
え、や ぱサリュってお嬢様だったのか？
I hope your mother didn't crash upon the rocks of a seashore. So you really were a high-class girl.
わからないけど、そうなのかもしれない。
I'm not entirely sure what that means, but perhaps.
私の両親は確かフランスで原子力関連の企業を経営しているらしい。
Both of my parents administrate nuclear power-related businesses in France. Apparently.
そこで私は何不自由のない生活をしていた。たくさんの教育係に囲まれ、あらゆる分野の教育を受けて。
I lived a life devoid of any inconvenience. I was surrounded by private tutors and received training in all sorts of fields.
あらゆる分野って？
All sorts of fields.
科学を中心としたさまざまな学問、英語、日本語、中国語など15種の外語。
Studies centered in science, as well as 15 foreign languages, including English, Japanese, and Chinese.
Holy fuck! You're a regular polyglot.
工学などの技術、ピアノや絵画といった芸術の類、果ては機械体操や護身術まで。
Engineering skills, fine arts including piano and painting, as well as gymnastics and martial arts.
Holy crap baskets!
Natsuko was shocked. He did think she was an extraordinarily gifted girl, but he didn't expect it to that degree.
私は乾いた砂のようにそれらの知識を吸収した。
I soaked up that knowledge like water into dry sand.
増えていく知識と習熟していく技術が私の存在証明。思い出はそれが全て。
The pursuit of knowledge and the mastering of skills were the proof of my existence. My memories consist of nothing else.
外で遊んだりとかは？近所の友達とかと？
You didn't play outside? With neighborhood friends or anything?
そんなことはまるでなかった。両親がとても厳しくてずっと家の中にいた。
That basically never happened. My parents were quite strict, so I always stayed at home.
私も外に出る必要はまるで感じていなかった。
I hardly ever felt the need to go outside myself.
なるほどね。
I see.
Natsuko felt that her upbringing was completely different than theirs. When Natsuko was still playing outside, Sally was already taking advanced private classes at home. Salyu's peculiarities and abilities were probably derived from her upbringing. But he thought that the parents who kept their daughter locked but he thought that the parents who kept their daughter locked away at all times couldn't be very decent parents at all.
It might not be an easy topic to talk about.
He didn't know if there were complicated circumstances or it had something to do with Salyu's health. But even so, Natsuko asked more questions.
でも今は外に出てるみたいだけど、両親の考えが変わったのか？
But you seem to be able to go outside now. So did your parents change their minds?
そういうわけじゃない。天川博士に連れ出された。
That's not the case at all. Dr. Tenkawa took me away from there.
は？なんで母さんが？
Huh? Why would Mom do that?
そもそもサリの両親とはどういう関係？遠縁の親戚だというのは聞いたけど。
How does she even know your parents to begin with? I mean, I did hear that they're distant relatives, but still.
博 博士は若い頃一時期フランスに住んでいたのだけど、その時私の家に下宿していたとのこと。
When the professor was young, she lived in France for a period of time. She boarded into our house.
その後もたびたび私の両親と連絡を取り、私の存在を知ったらしい。
Afterwards, she stayed in contact with my parents, and that's how she learned about me, apparently.
博士は私を自由にさせてあげたかったと言っていた。
The professor said that she wanted to give me freedom.
あの母さんがね。
Mom said that. Huh.
It was difficult to believe that so suddenly, but Saya didn't seem to be lying at all.
博士は両親を説得し、日本へ留学することを認めさせた。以上が私が博士から聞いた経緯。
The professor persuaded my parents to let me study abroad in Japan. That's all I've heard from her.
だからこんな中途半端な時期に急に転校してきたのか。
So that's why you suddenly transferred in at such an old time.
Hidden Feelings. Oh my god. What a chapter title. Salyu nodded lightly. Okay, you guys. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm getting a bit tired. Goddamn my fucking stamina. I can't wait to get to read this next time though for Hidden Feelings. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. I love this game so much. Alright, you guys, so on Sunday, we will continue with Umineko, Tsubasa Replay, and we will continue this lovely story on next Tuesday. So until then, I will say, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.